Mr. Daniel, tell us about the importance of Tristán and Isolda.
When Wagner started his thinking about this opera, I really feel that he didn't know how far he would develop this idea, how much the world would change when he wrote. It's almost like he began without realizing the extraordinary potential of this story and the extraordinary potential of music, the music that he would write. Of course, he had written many operas. He had been incredibly successful and experienced as an opera composer before this, and yet when he broke off writing The Ring and started to develop this idea, this extraordinary love story, the story of love and death, and how both of these things change the world and how the world changes for people who are experiencing these emotions. He opened a door into a musical world and into a psychological world and into the power that music could express, the emotional power that music could express, that I think even he had no idea what was there. He wrote the words himself. He was expressing something that was deeply personal to himself. He began the opera with 3 enormous relationships in his own mind, with his own wife as well at that time, with a lover and with another woman in his life. By the end, his life had also changed around completely. So it's very personal for him. It's very extraordinary to me that something that actually could be very domestic and very simple. It's a love story. It's a love story like any love story. It's about a Romeo and Juliet, if you like, who are illegally in love. They should not be in this relationship, and yet they manage to find a way to have this relationship, passionate relationship, which ends in death. The story has been told many times, but never with the depth and the complexity and the extraordinary musical language that Wagner used in it. And the way he wrote for the orchestra, the way he changed the language of the harmony, the way that he expanded the ability of music to express the deepest emotions in our soul, it changed the world forever.
In fact, it's one of the most beautiful operas in the music history. Are you agree?
Yes, of course it is the most beautiful music. It is the most beautiful expression of the infinite, of the enormous power of love and the enormous power of life. Nobody has come before him, nobody came anywhere close to expressing these things. And since Tristán and Isolda, no composer, no opera has come close to expressing the power that Wagner found. So beauty, power, you can be very afraid of the power of this music, but it takes you over. It takes over the orchestra, it takes over the singers, it takes over the public, the audience. It's overwhelming. He says at the end in his own texts that the enormous wave of emotions, if you like, the sea, there is like a tsunami of emotions that completely take over the singers, and take over the story, and indeed almost destroy the music. But somehow, something that has the power to destroy also becomes something that is incredibly powerful and positive as well.
Thank you for your time, Paul, and good luck.
Thank you very much.